started with nothing, man. It's just a quick story time, man. I just thought about something. I'm sitting here thinking, and I said, I wonder if I ever told these folks about that time I got finesse trying to finesse. I mean, stuff happen like that, man. Being in the streets, man. I, look. I got finessed from the gate. I ain't even add that part in. I'm gonna add that part. I got finessed from the beginning. Went to Atlanta, learned that I got finessed. Then I tried to go finesse somebody, and they finessed me. Talk about finesse all the way around, bro. Like when I say the finesse game was real, it was a time about 2017, 2016. The finesse game was ugly, man. You did. Boom, right? So I'm in Erie, man. This when the pipes was jumping out the paint. But you know, I used to be back and forth to Atlanta. I got kids in Atlanta, so I be back and forth to Atlanta a lot. So one thing I do know about Atlanta, they love them perks and them pipes of activists, right? This was back in them days. So I'm up in Erie, you know, kicking it, me and my homeboys and stuff, you know. My little cuz, he pull out a little pint. We smoking, chilling at, you know, on the Lower West Side. I'm smoking my gas, you know what I mean? Listening to music. Cuz pull out a pint. The bottle say activists on this. I'm like, cuz where you get that from? Cuz, you know what I mean? Where you get a pint of act at? You know what I mean? Oh, my mans be having them, man. You know, he poured it up, you know what I mean? And I'm knowing it ain't. I know it ain't act. You know what I'm saying? I'm knowing it ain't. Cause you know, when you got that activist, you pour it in the Sprite, it got that lava lamp. Like, look, it be like swirling around and stuff like that, right? Hold on, let me share this live, man. It be that lava lamp. Hold on one second. Like I was saying, my bad. Like I was saying, am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Okay, right. Okay, what I was saying, right? If you those who ever sip activists, I'm talking about the fake lean. If you sip activists before, you know when you pour it in the pop, it look like it got, you know, it go to the bottom, it be, then you turn it upside down, it got that lava lamp, it just be swirling all through the pop. Other liquor just go straight to the bottom. Other leans and fake leans, if it's fake lean, it go straight to the bottom. It don't swirl around and move around like the activists do. So I see that, but you know, my cuz trying to convince me it's real, but I'm like, it ain't real. But so you know what I do? I'm interested. I want to see if it's real. I call my man Roy. I'm like, Elroy. You know what I mean? My man Derek. You know what I mean? We call him Elroy. That's what we call El Polo. I'm like, Elroy. He's like, what up, Joe? I'm like, man, I got this homeboy, got these pints. You know what I mean? Let's go get some of these pints. We could take these joints to Atlanta, Joe, and get them joints off. We go pull up on Bankhead. I know my homeboy rock with activists because I don't know if they real or fake. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if the pints real or fake. So I'm telling Polo, I ain't tell Polo that. I don't think. I'm thinking they real though. I'm like, they were sealed. And then when you think back, I think back to listening to Future old music, his mixtape when they were talking about that vacuum seal, resealed pints. I was thinking about that song the whole time. I'm like, hey, I remember Future song that's talking about them vacuum seal ring pints and all that. So I'm thinking I'm smart. We done bought all these pints, about 20 pints, for a ticket. That wasn't cheap. We done spent some thousand. You know what I mean? We done spent some bands on these pints. So we get to Atlanta with the pints, pull up on my guys. Brasky like, that ain't it. That ain't it, bro. That ain't it. You know, I pull up on a few guys, Fabo, Brasky. You know what I mean? A few guys on Bankhead. They're like, that ain't it, bro. That ain't even nothing, little bro. You know what I mean? Talking about the pints. I'm like, and so they tell me these fake pints right here, bro. So you know me, I hit Marietta. You know me, I'm thinking my man's got people in Atlanta too. I got people in Atlanta. So he called his people to get off his pints. I called my people to get off my pints in Atlanta, right? My mindset is I'm gonna go to Marietta. He trying to sell this shit to Atlanta dudes. Atlanta dudes ain't going for that. Can't sell no fake pints to Atlanta dudes, bro. So right, I buy these fake pints from the dudes in Erie. Like I said, I bought a fake pints from the dude in Erie, about 20 fake pints, and we drive to Atlanta, go to Bankhead. He say, nah, my Bankhead dude's like, nah, these ain't it, bro. This ain't even, it don't even look like act. Boom. We go. So I go to Marietta with mines, you know what I mean? I pump all mines. I pump most mines to my mans out in Marietta. Man's in the Benz and stuff. Young dude get money. He's a young dude get money. And if you know Marietta be getting up to what on Atlanta be on. So I hit him with the cap. I just came from Bankhead. I just got all 5 of these in Bankhead. All that. That's what I cap in the Marietta dude. So he already, just off that, he bought him. I ain't saying Marietta dude slow. This dude was a young dude. And I put the cap in on him. Finessed him. Boom. I ain't got my pints off. Most of my pints off. So, boom. We go to my man's people. His brother-in-law live in Atlanta. You know how Atlanta people are. We pull up to his brother-in-law. First he like, man, I don't mess with the activists, but I know somebody who mess with the activists. Matter of fact, he don't even mess with the activists. His nephew be using it, but get what? I gotta get in though, but get what? I gotta get in. Everybody said they had to get in. It's like, we talked to 5 people. Everybody said, yeah, I know who want the pipes. I don't want them, but I got to get in, though. Everybody hit us with the same line. So we joked about it the whole ride. That was our joke, our biggest joke. Like, but I got to get in. I can get you some McDonald's. I get you a large fried Coke, but get what? I got to get in. Man, Atlanta dude got to get in. So, boom. We never find nobody through his brother and his people. So I had an ace up my sleeve. It's my fault. It ain't my fault completely, but it's my fault. I had an ace up my sleeve. When I lived in Atlanta, I used to work for Enterprise Rental Car. You know what I'm saying? I used to work for Enterprise Rental Car. So what I did was hit this dude I used to rent cars to. You know what I mean? I had the juice. I said he was my brother. He getting these rental cars for cheap. He paying me to, you know what I mean, cash. If the rental car is $700-800, I'm getting them for $250-300. I'm finessing. Give me 100, and you could save $200-300. They gonna do that all day. And yeah, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. My manager green light and everything at Enterprise. Boom, I'm green light and everything. So I hit dude up, the dude I sold the rentals to. With the hit the dude up. I mean, so he ended up picking up. I'm like, bro, I got these pints. You know what I mean? You know, I'm hitting all type of people up in Atlanta that I know. They're like, hey, bro, pull up. What they looking like? Let me look like. We get on the FaceTime. I'm showing them the pints and everything. He like, man, bring them through, man. Let me see what it look like. You know what I mean? I bring them through. He bring them through. I take them to him. Take the pints to bro. Bro look at the pints. He look at her. He like, you know what I mean? Check it out. Mind you, when he come in the car with us, he bring a pound with him. He bring a bag full of pounds, a book bag full of pounds. We in a minivan, rental minivan. We rented a minivan. He had some fast stuff. I ain't gonna lie, 2-door. So however it go, he jump in the van with us. We pull up to the Mexican on Old National. We pull up to the Mexican on Old National. That's where we pulled up to met the boy. Like, he like, all right, meet me on Old National at the Mexican. We pull up in the minivan, Old National at the Mexican. You know, it's live. It's packed out there. You know, it's nighttime. It's evening time. You know, everybody probably got to eat dinner and all. We kicking it. We big ball capping. We lit it. We having fun. You know, smoking with bro. He done got us comfortable with him. I ain't gonna lie to you. He got us overly comfortable with him. And this is when the moves start to get made. Mind you, we trust him. He jump in the car with the pounds while we smoking. He jump out the car, go back in the Mexican. We got the his pounds in our truck. We ain't pull off with him. Nah, we ain't pull off with him. Cause we want to sell these. We want to sell these pints. We should have pulled off with them, but we want to push these pints off. So we like bet. Let's pump these pints. The trust was built off him leaving that bag in there, smoking and kicking with us, talking with us, and off the rapport me and him got good rapport. He done gave me like 30 grams of Molly just on GP. He done gave me 30 grams of Molly just on GP when I was renting him the cars. I'm not thinking he about to try to finesse me. He renting these trucks to take bricks. He had bricks. He renting these trucks for me to take bricks. The Ohio, he was gonna give me some bricks to Atlanta, but now I think back now, he probably was gonna finesse my people. Thinking back, because I try to link my people up here with the bricks. Dang, I ain't even think about that. Talk about this story just made me think about that. He was probably gonna finesse my people. So I sent him with a lot of money. This one, I've been to his house. I've been to this guy's house. He got a Mozzie in his garage. I've been inside his house. You know what I'm saying? So I think we like that. I'm thinking we cool like that. So he like, hey man, you know, my people, these Africans want the pipes. Follow us, we're gonna take you over there, right? So we got his book bag in his truck. He come in and grab the book bag, go and take it with him. We follow him behind him. Then he pull up in Old National on Garby Road by the mall, by the Old National Garby Road. You know they got all the fake Gucci and all that. Swap meet, whatever you call it. We pull up to the swap meet. We park for a second. You're like, yeah. The Africans over here, so we gonna have to do this. So, boom, he busted. He hit a left, go down some back roads behind the swap meet. We ain't on Old Nat and Garby Road. We hitting the back roads over there around Old Nat area and all that. I don't know where I'm at. My man's don't know where I'm at. I'm driving the minivan. They driving some fast stuff. We just following behind them. So, you know, they plan the road. Yeah, boom. They pull up next to us at the light. They say, hey, bro, my African dudes don't want to meet nobody. Plot twist. My African dudes don't want to meet nobody, bro. Let me take the pints to him, man. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Just, I'm gonna give you the money. Just follow me over there. Just don't be all up on me. You know what I mean? You know, I'm thinking to myself, I know this Atlanta. I know about the finesse game. I'm stuntman, little bro. Stuntman said this finesse nigga like stuntman. My brother, I FaceTime him right now. Stuntman from D4L. Future rapped about stuntman in the finesse game. I'm fully aware of the finesse game. My man's not. I'm the driver. My man's hand him the book bag out the minivan. Like, here. I said, bro, why you do that, bro? You know what I mean? We ain't gonna do that, bro. We just wait. If it's taken like that, bro, we just gonna have to wait it out, bro. Whatever. You're like, man, you know what I mean, bro? They what? You know, however go. You like, we gave him the bag. However go. I ain't throwing nobody to the bus. However go. Man, Brad and them hit the skirt. I'm in a minivan. My Joan don't do that. Them boys burning rubber. You hear me? Burning skirt. Ate the road up. We in this minivan trying to chase them. Long story short, they ran off on us. They finessed us. They took the bag. But mind you, we was finessing them. Mind you, we got these fake pints. These fake pints we done got finessed for. We done bought these fake pints from somebody else. Find out they really fake pints and try to finesse somebody else. I finessed somebody then when it got finessed. You see how this shit, look, you see how that's crazy. That's wild. All that finessing. My man's ended up being the only person to lose out because, like I said, I got most of mine off in Marietta. And I got my joints for cheap and I got them off hot. So I ended up winning, but I felt bad. You know, I gave bro some money. You know what I mean? Because I felt bad. You know what I mean? Let my bro get some of his money back. And he's the type of dude, he like a splurgy dude. Whole time we in Atlanta, he messing up a check. He want to pay for everything. He that type of dude. He my guy. I love him. He just one of them type of dudes. Everybody know him. He like the type of dude that he very into himself, very flashy dude. He want to spit that buddy. Want to spit that mud yet. You know what I mean? Good dude, bro. But he ended up getting the finesse, moving too fast, being too trustworthy, not knowing his surroundings. You know what I'm saying? Me knowing him in Atlanta, I know what happened. I know how it was being in a minivan with Low. I remember we went to the club. Me, my cousin Tower, and them. We in a minivan again. Me, my cousin Tower, Marcus, I think, and Lil James. Me and my Dun. We in a minivan, Low in a Bentley, Stuntman in a Range Rover. Man, when I say they left us so far behind, by the time we got to the club, they was at the door. We had to find a parking spot. So I know how it is in the minivans against them fast cars. You're not keeping up. You're not, especially on 85 and all. Bro, even on the back roads, bro, you ain't keeping up. Once somebody get on 75, it's over. They doing 1,000 on 75. Long story short, pay attention to your surroundings, man. Don't move too fast. When you out here doing stuff, you know you out here illegal, man. I don't care how cool people is, bro. Bro, that's what it's called, the finesse game, bro. They make you think they cool with you, and then they take you down, bro. That's what the finesse game is, bro. Don't get finesse, man. If you ain't get nothing else from this story, man, don't get finesse, man. Same old boy, 100 counties since I started with nothing, man. If you still around, comment, hit the like. You know what I mean? If you thorough, if you solid, if you understand, if you feeling me, subscribe, man. Rock with me. Peace.